So we've created, as you know, the YCAT team, which is made up of Ypsilanti Police Department, EMU Police Department, and the County Sheriff's Department, all working together within the city of Ypsilanti, which also allows that team to go outside the city, but primarily in the city of Ypsilanti around the campus community. So that's where it's at. But the police part, and we've said it from the get-go, is just one piece of this. It's not. This is not a police function of any type of only. It's a community engagement, and I think that's what we're trying to establish. We have the police part. We're working together, as you understand. We've eliminated some of the jurisdictional issues that have existed in the past, but now for us, we're focusing on getting engaged with the community around the campus to build that relationship.
See, here's the problem with numbers, and that's why it's difficult to use statistics to say, are we doing better or are we doing worse? If you're not there enforcing something, your arrest numbers are probably relatively low. So if you start concentrating on an area, you're going to find things that you wouldn't have seen before. So your arrest numbers goes up. So is there more crime because there are more arrests, or was there always that crime and now you're addressing it? So it's a very slippery slope when you try and say, well, we're doing a better job because crime is down. Well, if I never go into a neighborhood and find that crime, if I never address it, or I call it something else, for statistical purposes, it's very difficult. What is the perception of safety? How safe do the citizens feel when they're in different areas of the city? That's really kind of where this whole thing kind of blossomed out of. Because if you look at strictly the numbers, the LaForge area accounts for only about 8 or 9% of the crime in the city of Ypsilanti. The problem is that part of that 9 or 10% of the crime has been some very serious incidents. So I'm not discounting what happened there, but it's the frequency that we're talking about is what the perception is as opposed to what the actual reality is.
People will often go right to crime stats. That's what people know. That's what people report. And crime stats are important. But I've been in situations where, or I've seen situations where the crime numbers go down, but the perception of safety in the community stays the same. So there has to be something else. So what else are you doing to enhance safety? So the rental owners of the apartments, they've been a good partner. We've improved lighting on Eastern's campus. We've added cameras, or they've added cameras. We've tried to engage the community at a grassroots level to get them involved, to report suspicious activity. So I think all of those things lead to building the kind of structure we need, a community structure we need to make a better community. So in my mind, that's what the Eastern Washington Safety Alliance is. Not just because we've redirected some police resources, it's because we've targeted safety as a priority. We're trying to define what we mean by safety. And then all the different stakeholders are moving in the same direction to try to reach that goal.